ladies, it's been a minute. It's Saturday, and normally it would be my Saturday to work, but I actually have my aunt's memorial to go to. And when I say aunt, it was my husband's mom's best friend, so basically my aunt. She was a wonderful human being, and we're gonna miss her. And it was a celebration of life. So we are going to their church, and I'm not a church person whatsoever, but we're gonna go over there and do their celebration of life, and I'm hoping it's great, especially because we're not wearing black, which is nice. It's gonna be teal and purple, so I'm gonna do my eye makeup, and obviously all of my makeup because I'm barefaced and ugly right now, so we're gonna fix it. I'm also gonna do a hair tutorial. I'll do that in a separate video though, because it'll take a minute. It's actually pretty cool. I have this Bedhead Wave Artist by Bedhead, but it says TG on it also, and it's like wavy, and so you can turn this mess into like cute waves, and so I'll be doing that, in a separate video. But first, let's get started with our makeup. I'm gonna do the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I see you all you perverts enjoyed my sex talk video. I'm gonna do some more like that, and then one of my girlfriends suggested I just like do my makeup while holding a dildo and like talking about like sex toys, because apparently no one else on the internet does that, and I'm not sure why. So I definitely have like sex toys to talk about that I haven't talked about, and I could definitely start doing that as like a segment. Obviously it wouldn't be when I'm like getting ready for work, but I could do it on one of my days off. I could do all sorts of stuff like that, so just let me know what you're interested in. I'm going to do a little more full coverage today, actually. So I'm going to use the Juvia's Place one. I don't even know what it's called, but I have a shade too light for me, so I'm just going to use a little tiny bit underneath my eyes. And like right here. I've got like I wouldn't even say it's a blemish, it's just like a little discoloration going on. I wet my sponge, I didn't forget. And I think I said the teal and purple thing already, so like those are her favorite colors. And so my mother-in-law is already there like setting up and getting it ready, so I don't really have a lot of like, my wardrobe sucks, honestly. Like especially after my car accident, I gained some weight, and so it's just hard for me to find things I like. And it's not even like I don't like my body, because I do. I just feel like it's hard to find clothes that accentuate my curves nicely, or like look nicely on big girls. So like I like Fashion Nova Curve. I feel like they have some nice stuff, and Torrid does too, but I just have hard sizing too because I'm short. I'm 5'3", and I'm curvy. Like I've got big boobs, a little waist, and a big booty, so it's just hard to find clothes for me, and I've got short legs. So hi Mittens. And here you see Sally. She's so freaking cute. She's being really needy today too. I don't know if she knows like we're sad because we're going to a memorial or what, but she's just being super needy and cute. Say hi Mittens. Also, she does not have mittens. I've just called her Mitten since I've had her. And I've had her since she could fit in the palm of my hand, so it's not going to change. Get all up in there, Mitt. You tell him. You tell him. You say, I'm the boss. Can't see. I'm just blending, for those of you still here. For those of you who came for cats, well, you're welcome. And I'm just blending out my concealer before my foundation because this one is really light. As you can see, it like does not match my skin tone, but it's okay. My foundation will cover it up. I was gonna say my cover up will foundation or something. I don't know what I was trying to say. I need another foundation really bad. When I get my hair done, I'm gonna buy another one, but this is the Too Faced Worn This Way. I use it in every video because it's the only foundation I have. Like at some point I'm just gonna stop mentioning it because you all know, but for those of you that don't watch my videos every single day, you don't know. And I can't even find a spot to put it away, whatever. I was like, she's mad I wasn't petting her, so now she's like sulking in the corner over there, just giving herself a bath. I woke up, my husband had her in the room. He was getting ready to go work out, and so she was in the bed with me. I woke up to her claws like on my arm because she wanted love, and she's so freaking cute. Like, what do you guys have? Cats, dogs, exotic animals? Like, what do you got? Like, we have 4 cats and a dog. We had 5, but one of my poor babies passed away. I've talked about it in a recent video. I had to put him down. It was terrible. And then my aunt died in March. So March was terrible. Oh, I recently got back from LA with a girlfriend. I think I talked about that we were going. And it was fun. We did almost get murdered in Skid Row, so that was fun. We got there on accident because we were like, oh, we'll go downtown. We'll just go to the bars, you know. Like, it should be fun. No, don't go to downtown LA. It's terrifying. And if nobody's told you that yet, now you know. Don't go there. We went there on the metro. And this is the, Laura Mercier powder. It's really good. Yeah, don't go to downtown LA. It's freaking scary. We saw a guy, like, just straight up doing heroin on the metro, and that should have been our first clue to just, like, get the fuck out of there. But we were like, we're already here. Let's just see where this night takes us. And then if you guys have seen the, that Netflix special about this Cecil Hotel and that girl that died in there, and about how, like, crazy bad the Cecil Hotel is, we saw that store, the last bookstore, and that was another clue, like, hey, we're in a bad area, we need to get out of here. But, like, before that even happened, we were trying to find this bar that we found online that looked really cool, and we were walking to find it, and we just kept getting in sketchier and sketchier areas. And then, like, my first clue was there were, like, cops driving around, and I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good. And then there was just, like, a line down this not alleyway, but streetway of nothing, and it was just trash everywhere and, like, stray animals, and I was like, we need to get out of here. So we, like, booked it the other direction, and then there were these guys that were sitting on the corner when we were gonna cross the street, and they were, like, hitting each other to, like, say, hey, there's 2 girls right there. And so my friend was like, hey, we need to cross the street now, and we ended up at a bar, thankfully, and, like, we got out of there by calling an Uber, but oh my god, it was terrifying. So just don't go to downtown LA. Just don't. And we went to the beach once. That was nice. We went to Manhattan Beach. But anyway, enough about me. I'm just blabbering on about nothing. So just don't go there. Just don't do it. Anyway, NYX Micro Brow Pencil, real quick. I was like, if you want to know my life experiences, just don't go to downtown LA. It's scary. I was like, anytime, I'm just gonna go to the beach. That's it. I'm like, never again. Like, what's funny is we were actually gonna go to the pier, but it was really chilly when we walked outside, and we were like, oh, it's gonna be really cold by the water. Let's go downtown. And that was a poor decision. Let's never do that ever again. So always do your research before you go do stuff. And thankfully, my friend Savannah had a friend who apparently lives in LA and was like, you should have asked me because I would have told you not to go down there. And we were like, yeah, thanks. Hindsight is 20/20. But we're alive and we're okay. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to us, but it was not a good time. That part. But we did go to the Trading Post, which was really cool. So if you want to do something like that, please do. That was fun. All right. So I have 2 palettes I'm going to use, and yes, they're both Jeffree Star, and I'm sorry, but they were the best, like, colors I could come up with because, again, they wanted for her teal and purple, and I thought I could do this teal. It's by Jeffree Star, again, Flourishing, right here, yeah, right there. And I know my nails are a mess, they're, like, super grown out, and I called to try to get an appointment, and they're like, you can come at 12:30, and I'm like, her memorial's at 1, so that's not really gonna work. So I'm gonna have to try this week. But I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush And I miss doing videos. I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to my friends even though I'm talking to myself. Like, and yes, my Q&A video is coming. I just need to ask what else you guys want to know, and I'll definitely do that. And then I'll do another, you know, sexy time video. Those are the ones that get the most views, so I definitely need to do some more of those because that's what you guys seem to like, even though you're all timid and shy and don't say anything. You don't tell me that's what you want, but that's what people watch, so I'm gonna do more of those. I'm gonna do this teal. I was like, it looks a little more blue in the camera, but on my skin, it's definitely like a teal. And in the pan, it's really pretty. I don't even have anything like clothes-wise that might match, but I'm definitely gonna do my best. If I have to, I'll just wear like jeans and find a cute shirt or something, but I was like, I wanted to at least do my eye makeup because she always liked my makeup. I was like, it's gonna be sad because I feel like it hasn't really hit us yet just because, you know, when Snowflake died, our cat, like, I know it sounds silly, but when you see an animal every day and then they're not here, it hits you differently versus somebody that you don't see every day normally, and then now you're gonna see like all these pictures of them and like you're gonna realize like, oh shit, they're really not here. And like my husband, you know, danced with this woman at her wedding years ago, and that's why they picked this date for her memorial, is because it's her wedding anniversary with her husband. And so it's gonna be a rough day. But that's why I did the milk makeup primer too, because I wanted it to keep my makeup on. I was like, my husband's brother's here, and it's gonna be an emotional day, but I wanted to at least do my makeup and try to look cute. And do what Nikki would have wanted, you know? I was like, even if, you know, obviously you guys don't know her, you don't know anything about this woman, but I was like, sometimes creativity makes you feel better, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, my husband's working out, and that's his outlet. I was like, for me, I'm fat, and I don't like to do that shit. So, I was like, I'm going to be creative. And I don't say fat as, like, shitting on myself. I say that as, like, society's way of viewing me. I was like, I don't see myself as fat. I see myself as curvy and beautiful. I'm just saying, like, society would be like, bitch, you fat. Eat a dick. You know? Like, I love myself. Don't see that as, like, derogatory, because I don't see myself that way. All right. So I know it looks like a hot mess, and it is a hot mess. And I wish you, like, I hope you can tell, like, how teal this is. It's not blue. It's like a teal green. I was like, I think it's easier to tell in the pan that it's like a teal green color than on my eye, but it definitely is. Why does this one look patchy but not the right eye? I don't know what is happening here. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm like, one eye is patchy, one eye is not, and I'm not sure what's going on. And if you can hear my husband's music in the background, I'm so sorry. He's, my lady room is at the back of the house, and his man shed is like right behind my lady room. So you might be able to hear his speaker and his music. So if you can, my apologies. I just realized when I was about to get ready that he didn't take the camera. And normally he does for his like bending videos, but he must not be bending. So I thought, ooh, I'll use it. So I'm going to use Mini Breaker, which is super cute if you've never seen this or any of my videos. And it has these cute purples in it. So I want to use Bite Me, I think, because it's darker and it'll show it's a purple. But then I'm also like, what about Oral? It's just so pretty. I'm like, maybe I'll use both. Because why not? So I'll use Oral on the inside. Because it's like a lighter purple. But that's why I was like, oh, maybe not. Because it might be harder to tell that it's purple versus like Bite Me is like purple, you know? No, yeah, I'm just gonna use Bite Me because you can actually tell it's purple. And I feel like that's the point, is, you know, doing it this way, is I want people to realize like, hey, I'm doing Nikki's colors even if I'm not wearing the colors. Because I don't necessarily have those colors in my wardrobe. Unless I wear scrubs, and I'm not wearing scrubs on my day off. I'm just not. I'm like, that's okay. It's like it'll look better once I actually like clean it up, but right now I just kind of look like a hot mess, but it's okay. Like, I legit went through my dresser before I started, or not my dresser, my closet before I started filming this, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. No idea. So we're just gonna start with this. I have one purple dress, and it's a dress I wore as a bridesmaid, and I don't really feel comfortable wearing that. So, just because it's just kind of weird, you know? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So, powder brush to get rid of all the excess powder. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my teal brush and just blend. Oh, this purple's so cool. Okay. Go in with my Epic Incliner like I do every freaking day. It's by NYX, if you didn't know that, if you're new here. I've noticed after I travel, especially if I like take it in a plane, even car too, actually, that it gets really like drippy. Like it, like all the product like drips into the front of the pen and I end up having to throw it away. So I had to throw out my last pen after my trip. And I go through these like water because I love them. But they're cheap and NYX is always on sale. Like you can get them like buy one, get one, or like they have like buy one half off or whatever. They always have stuff on sale. And I love their eyebrow pencil too. So I normally get their eyebrow pencil and their eyeliner on sale. I was like, as well as honoring Nikki, I'm gonna scare the churchgoers a little bit, so I was like, it's not even on purpose, it's just the way it goes. Oh my god. Oh. I thought Sally threw a toy at me because she's done that before, like with her mouth, like thrown it at me, but my eyeliner just dropped onto my leg and I thought it was Sally being cute. Nope. So actually, I think I'm gonna wear lashes because this is like an occasion, you know? These are just Ardell lashes, they're nothing super fancy, which is why I was having a hard time in LA getting them to cooperate, so I used like one of the last pairs in this thing. I used the last pair, that's why they're missing, because these pairs weren't cooperating. Like I went to go grab the side. As you can see, they're like a little fluffy there, and I actually lost one of the pieces of the side because it just wasn't working. So we'll see if they'll cooperate today. If not, I think I have more in my backup bin, but if you're not good at lashes, just grab them with your tweezer. Make sure the end piece, like this side, goes towards your eye. So this is your left eye. And I should put mascara on first, but honestly my eyelashes are so sad that it wouldn't even matter. Maybe if I, you know, actually show you on camera instead of ducking my head down. Oh my god, Lisa, can you do this today? And then I'll have to combine my real lashes and my fake ones with some mascara after I get them both on. And then they'll be more up, but you'll be able to tell. But these are more natural anyway. There's just a little more va-va-voom than like my real I am really struggling today. I'm like, I had coffee. I need some alcohol, honestly. I'm like, it's gonna be a rough day. I'm like, I need a mimosa. I need a margarita. I'm like, something. I'm like, we always used to go to this Mexican restaurant. And we would order margaritas, and hers, I'm pretty sure, had a sugar rim, and I want to say it was like strawberry. I'm like, I wish I could remember, but I know it wasn't just like a normal margarita, and I'm gonna have to ask Cindy, which is my mother-in-law, and get one in her memory. Ah, come on, cooperate, please, for the love of God. Oh, thank you. Obviously, I do not own any rights to any of the music that is playing if you can hear it. Okay. Like, they're so pretty. They can be a pain in the ass, especially if you're not used to them. They can be a pain. And I am so sorry. My lips are like crusty. Let me use some chapstick by Jeffrey and Shane Dawson. It's just what I have right here on the vanity. I'm not trying to be like, oh, Jeffree Star. It's just right there. And I think it's like the only chapstick I have right now. It's right there. Well, these should be glued on now, so I'm just combining my real lashes with my falsies so I don't look like a weirdo. And then making a stupid face and getting my bottom lashes to cooperate. And then every once in a while you'll get a little piece, you can see it right there. Yeah, I went backwards. You can see a little bit of mascara. You can either cover it up with eyeshadow, which is what I'm attempting to do, or you can wait for it to dry and like clean it off. It just kind of depends. I'm gonna go back in with my mini breaker real quick and just go in with a little brush and go in with Bite Me because I went in with my finger. But I'm just gonna pack a little bit more on to make it a little bit more vibrant. Because I feel like in putting on the false lashes, it became a little less vibrant. And then we are going to repeat the process. Why I had an accent right there, I don't know. There we go. And then, as you see, I have a little bit of excess right here, so I'm just gonna clean it off with a brush with no product. If it'll work. If not, we will use our handy dandy sponge. It should cover it up a little bit. And if not, people are going to judge you anyway, so who cares? So I'm just going to go in with one of my ColourPop blushes. This one is in Tasty. And it's like cream to powder. It's really pretty. And these are like $8. These are fantastic. especially because I put so much effort into my eye makeup. Now I'm like, ugh, now what do I do? And this is like an orangey blush. I don't want anything too pink just because I have like super intense eye makeup right now. And I love orangey. There we go. All right. And then for highlighter, like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I don't do subtle. So we're just gonna go in with this ColourPop one in Rocket Science, and it's purple. We just don't do I'm having such a hard time, I'm so sorry. Just do a little bit of this purple one. Like, I don't really do subtle, but I just won't do a lot of it, because I already have so much going on. Ooh, like it's bright. Oh, and these are $8, by the way, so you don't need to spend a lot of money to glow. Like, ooh, blinding. And then of course we will use our lovely Urban Decay All-Nighter. That's why this looks so gross, because I use it every single day. Basically hairspray for your face. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my blabbering. Please tell me what you want to see. Also, I'm going to do my husband's makeup at some point. It's just been hard scheduling wise because I've been working a lot again. And I went on vacation, blah, blah, blah. But soon I will do my husband's makeup and whatever else you guys want to see. So let me know, and stay tuned. I'm going to film this right now where I do my hair. So see you guys soon. Bye.